Yellow people, I am What If Logic, and I will be doing What If Deku had the world though. Now, I don't really know how stands work. I'm pretty sure hold on, I'm pretty sure stands. So, Deku, his the world is the exact same one that what Dio would have because I'm unoriginal, and this picture is the only non inappropriate picture I could find, though it still looks kind of. But anyway, back to the story. Deku, he will have the world. I said the world, I didn't say Dio's abilities, so he'll only have the stand. And some other of the quirks that come, or basically what comes with a stand. Now, our boy Deku, ever since he was young, people have been like, he was bullied a lot because people thought he was crazy. He said that there was this man that was always near him, and he called him. What did he? I'm pretty sure Dio's stand is called the world, but I'm just gonna say it's called Z. Deku calls it Z or Z. But anyway, so he's like, this thing basically manifested one day, and it won't leave me alone. Spock like, yeah, right. He goes over and he touches the spot where Deku's touching. He's like, huh? As he's basically grabbing it, and he's like, there's something actually there. As they're like, wait, no way. Which Deku's like, huh? And basically, the Baka would tell the teacher as Deku go get his quirk. Basically, he would go get his quirk basically registered. Now, as I was Eraser quirk wouldn't really work on the world because he is invisible. Only Deku can see him. Yeah, that's all. Deku is the only one in this entire thing that could ever see the world. Yeah, that's just it. I mean, I'm gonna put a Star Platinum guy in this as well, just so I can have an epic battle at the end. But anyway, now Deku gets his stand or his quirk registered as I would say emitter. I'm pretty sure what's his name, the Dark Shadow guy, Tokiyami's quirk is classified as an emitter because it's not a transformation or a hardening quirk. It's not a creation quirk, so it's an emitter. So Deku's quirk is known as an emitter. And so yeah, I'm just gonna hop into the story. So Deku, he grows up. Basically, he just grows up. He's not unpopular with people because every time they fight Deku or try to fight Deku, they can't get near him. It's just they can't get near him. Every time they throw an attack at him, there's always some type of invisible force that steps in front of him. And yeah, Deku feels the pain of that his physical stand feels, so I'm just gonna say that I have to think of a drawback for his quirk later, but anyway, so Deku his stand steps in front of him, blocking the fire. Deku doesn't really lift a finger during fights. He only directs the world or Z to basically just end off his battles quickly. So yeah. Bakugo hates Deku because Deku, he's cocky in this one. He has a Bakugo type personality, but toned down to the point where he doesn't scream die when he attacks someone. So yeah. Now, okay. We're gonna skip to the end of middle school. Now, our boy Deku, he's walking down the street, and he's skipping school today. So the whole thing with the teacher happens just that Deku isn't there to see it. Now he would get to a particular spot where then some type of a villain would probably just be messing with two girls. As Deku would be like, yo, buddy, what is your reasoning for being here? Deku would say classily, as he does, have a fashion of wearing suit and ties and looking, fresh. So the villain's like, I'm looking for this location. And Deku's like, just go that way, turn to the right, and you get to your location. Which, the villain, he goes in. Deku's still standing there as he would come back and he's like, you lied to me. As Deku sent him to a police station. Oh, Deku's like, I thought you were trying to get to the prison. Or the jail. And the guy would basically throw a punch at Deku. Which Deku, he would be like, as his punch just stopped. Now, Deku would be like, it's useless. And then he'll just start screaming Muda, because, I don't really feel like screaming Muda rapidly. Muda, 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 Muda. I can, but I'll do it some other time. So basically, Deku's just Mudaing the Muda out of this guy. And this guy basically looks like paste on the floor right now. With every punch that Z throws at this guy, it's cracking the floor. So, yeah. Deku's like, feel the power of my stand. As Z, that's what Deku calls it, Z finishes off the, villain with an uppercut, sending him flying into the air, which Deku's like, as before the villain hits the ground, Z appears right below the villain, grabbing it from its basically back, like, you know how Goku did the Kaioken finisher against, Nappa? So it's basically like that scene. And his stand throws the guy. So Deku's like, So Deku walks away, and people are looking at him like, what the this guy just get beat up by someone, like, they're like, this guy, but there was nothing hitting him. So they're basically, confused. And Deku, he's like, alright, that was pretty easy if I do say so myself, but, well, it's time for me to do some push-ups, some sit-ups, and some squats, because, I have, a dream to become the next #1 hero. As people just look at him, they're like, you go, kid, you go. As he would be like, yes, I will go, as he walks away. Now, Deku, he's fit in this one. Just because he has a stand doesn't mean that he doesn't, work out. So Deku, he's buff. He's been working out ever since he's, a child. And Deku doesn't have that same, fashion sense as, oh, have to watch that? Definitely. But Deku doesn't have that same, fashion sense that, characters from JoJo have. He doesn't have that, okay? So, yeah. Now, I'm going to do what if Deku had a gigantification quirk. But, yeah, I'm also giving a shout out to a YouTuber, so hold on. Alrighty. Here's his channel. So, by the looks of it, he probably just started. Yeah, he only started a week ago. And, I mean, in a week, I'm pretty sure I got like 100 subscribers. But anyway, I'm not bragging or anything, but I'm not bragging. But anyway, you guys should check out his channel. For a beginning YouTuber, he actually did pretty well. I was surprised because it took me a while to get, this type of storytelling down. So I was like, I'm pretty sure this guy might have another channel, but probably not. So yeah, interested in what ifs in anime? You should come check him out. I'll probably link it down in the description because, I'm just gonna link this down in the description because, I don't really feel like, typing it down, but anyway, so yeah, you should go check him out if you like what ifs, and if you're looking for a new what if YouTuber. That's all I have to say. Now, back to the story. By the end of the 10 months of training, Deku, he has basically just been working out, and, going on a few, dates with a few, feminine-looking females, so Deku, he gets around. And he doesn't stay in one place, so you don't expect one, just don't expect one ship in this what if, because there'll be multiple. So, yeah. Deku walks into the gates of UA, and he bumps into Bakugo, which he says, whoa, Bakugo, how does it feel, walking into the gates that you're going to be walking out of in a few minutes? And Bakugo throws an explosion at Deku, which the explosion's caught in the midair, which Deku's like, which he backhands Bakugo, and Bakugo's basically pissed off. He's like, you bitch, fight me, you coward. And Deku's like, I don't need to fight you, you ruffian. As Deku will basically throw another punch in Bakugo's face, which the punch would connect and Bakugo will be knocked to the floor. And Deku's fighting style is kind of cowardice because he hides behind his stand, and he delivers blows when the stand, staggers them. So Deku's like, Bakugo, how pathetic. You can't even hit me. As Bakugo get up and then start throwing multiple explosions at Deku, which Deku's basically just has a stand standing in front of him. As Deku's like, okay, I said I was gonna do it, but and this guy is dead. Basically, Bakugo is just knocked out. Not knocked out because I need Bakugo to pass, but Bakugo's sleeping right now. Not sleeping, but he basically hurt. So he's probably gonna do even worse than what he does. Not worse, but he's just gonna do worse than in original canon because he's injured. So Deku's like, Now, let that be known that the power gap between the two of us is huge, oh friend Bakugo, as he walks away. Now, Bakugo's like, Deku, as he walks off. Now, Deku would get there, he would pass the exam with flying colors. There won't really be a distraction because Deku doesn't mutter in this, so Ida won't have a reason to talk to him. So, yeah, Deku even corrects some of the mistakes that Nezu made. So Nezu's like, I gotta ride this kid. I have to, talk to this kid. I hope he didn't catch that sex jokes. But anyway, so, yeah. Deku, he's getting ready for the robot exam, and he's just standing there like, alright. As basically, as President Mike's like, alright, kids, and Deku rushes out of the door immediately. And he goes for, I would say, Deku's gonna use a version of the road roller, so he has to stand, grab the, one of the robot's legs, and he jumps onto another robot to where he just starts to muta both of the robots on top of each other, so Deku destroys two of them. And he basically just starts destroying robots left and right. They're like, you can't let him do this. And President Mike's like, there are no countdowns in real life, so I kinda can. And they're like, come on! As they start rushing past. So a few minutes go by, Deku has gotten a lot of points, to the point where he's in first place. He probably even beat All Might's score by now, which I'm gonna say Deku beat All Might's score. Actually, no, because he doesn't have a speed and boost with a stand. So, no, Deku's just a little bit under All Might's score. Now, the whole thing with Uraraka would happen, but Deku, he's not strong. He doesn't have enough physical strength, although he can send his stand up there. But this is when Deku discovers an interesting ability of his. Zworldo. That's what Deku calls it. So Deku, he's rushing towards Uraraka, which then, just when the robot's about to crush her, time stops. Which Deku's like, what? As he's like, huh? As he's looking around. Now Deku runs over, and he's like, oh God, I don't know what the fuck that is. I feel like I just choked on air. But he just starts removing the rubble and grabbing Uraraka. Which then, a few seconds go by, and he jumps out of the way as the robot slams down. Which the test is over. Which Deku's like, interesting, what the heck? I didn't... As he's like, whoa. That'll be an interesting ability to play around with. As he basically walks off. Uraraka's trying to say thank you, but Deku's like, don't worry, honey. As he grabs her, and he grabs her by her, hand, and he's like, it's all in a good day's work of a hero. As he gives a little smooch and he walks off, and Uraraka's basically like, basically, she's, flabbergasted. She's like, oh my cheesecakes. And yeah. So Deku walks off, and he goes home to study this newfound ability. So Deku counts how many seconds he can be in this, which he ends off at around 10 seconds, which Deku's like, that's pretty long, but whatever. So, yeah, I'll get into the quirk apprehension test a little bit later on. So, the like goal for this video will be 50 likes.